Welcome to another podcast talking about cold cases. Today, we are going to be talking about Randy Leach. Randy Wayne Leach is described as the compassionate and loving son of Alberta and Harold Leach. He enjoys spending time with his loved ones and friends. He didn't hesitate to help them when the opportunity presented itself. He grew up on a 10-acre farm in the small town of Linwood, Kansas, where the population was only 377 people. On the farm, Randy had rabbits, chickens, a horse, a dog, and a pig named Pork Chop that he enjoyed caring for. He earned A's and B's, played basketball, and tried out for track where he hoped to break the shot put record. Randy also had his own lawn mowing service and planned to cut lawns for the summer before going to trade school in the fall. On April 15th, 1988, Harold and Alberta Leach described Randy as in a good mood. Harold had just bought him a John Deere lawn tractor the day before. Randy used it on a customer's yard before returning home, where he spent 4.5 hours mowing their yard. When he was finished, he cleaned the tractor until it looked brand new before he showered up to get ready to go out for the evening. Randy made a few stops before he reached the pre-graduation party that was hosted by Kim Irwin at the Irwin farm. Partygoers say it's strange that no one remembers seeing him leave the party, but we know that his mom's gray 1985 Dodge 600 he drove there remains missing as well. The next day, on April 16th of 88, his parents reported the disappearance of Randy to Leavenworth County Sheriff's Department. And at that time, a $25,000 reward had been offered for years for that information. If you have information on this case, please call the Leavenworth County Sheriff's Department or Kansas Bureau of Investigations, and that's at 100 KS Crime. So, getting back to the case, in 2017, the Leaches sued Leavenworth County to have Randy's case file released. A judge denied their request the following year. So, a little sidetracked about that. Randy arrived at the party around 10 p.m. Although no one saw Randy drinking, Randy seemed to be messed up, as some people would say, and had a hard time walking, according to the people at the party. A few people said Randy mentioned smoking weed before he even got to the party. Police reports claimed a couple people said Randy was lying in the back of someone else's car at some point in the night. Around 2 a.m., one of Randy's classmates told police he left to drive a girl home and planned to come back to take Randy home. But when he returned, he said Randy and the car were gone. There was upwards of 100 to 200 people at the party, and not a single person will say they saw Randy or the car leave the party. There was a rumor that went around that Randy was, quote-unquote, sacrificed in a cave in rural Linwood. Someone had a hallucination about seeing what they thought was a body hanging inside one of those caves. However, that person said he was high on drugs at the time. So that weed was gone too. Some tips came in that Randy was seen in Nebraska and Oklahoma, but there's been no proof on that either. So the cases went cold. So again, if you know or have any information regarding Randy's whereabouts, we would love for you to contact the Leavenworth County Sheriff's Department or even the Kansas Bureau of Investigations with any leads or tips you might have. So thank you again for listening to this podcast. Please don't forget to like, share, or subscribe.